And guess what? Things just keep getting worse for FTX. And of course, this is having an impact on the rest of the market here. We can see Bitcoin below $16,000 as of the time of me recording this video, down 14% on the day. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you guys to go do your own research. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into the news. So Watcher Guru saying here, just in, U.S. probes FTX over handling of client funds and lending. They have an article, which I'll have a link to in the description. Before we dive straight into that, this is actually a little bit more recent on the news itself. FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried, I always forget how to say his last name here. This guy right here that you're seeing that this article is about, right? The guy that's the head of FTX. SBF has filed for bankruptcy and personally owes lenders over $650 million. Absolutely insane what is going on right now. Now for the article itself, FTX faces probe from U.S. regulators for lending and client fund handling. FTX and SBF are the talk of the crypto town. The exchange has been enjoying the limelight recently, but not for all positive reasons. It all began with the FTX Binance drama, which ended up in a situation where Binance announced that it may fully acquire FTX. FTX's liquidity crunch has put the exchange in a tight spot. To elevate itself from the troubled waters, it sought the help of Binance. However, per the latest reports, Binance is likely to back out of the acquisition deal. Sources close to the knowledge of the situation revealed that this may be the case after reviewing the company's financial commitments. However, FTX appears to be attracting attention. U.S. financial regulators have launched an investigation into the exchange, according to Bloomberg. U.S. is looking into whether FTX properly handled customer funds. The regulators are launching an investigation to analyze whether the exchange handled the customer funds properly. As per the details from individuals familiar with the matter, regulators are also looking at FTX's relationship with other branches of SBF's ecosystem. The probe will also look into the exchange's connection with its U.S. branch and Alameda Research. According to two sources, the SEC investigation into FTX US has been ongoing for several months. However, it was never publicly disclosed. The troubled stance of SBF's exchange has sent shockwaves throughout the entire cryptocurrency realm. It also had a cascading effect as it possibly triggered a cryptocurrency market slump. Bitcoin and other major altcoins lost a chunk of gains due to the current uncertain environment. I mean, to say that it didn't have an impact, everyone is talking about it. I just don't see how there's not a connection that's there. Clearly, people that have a lot of money invested in crypto are going to be, many of them are going to be looking at what's going on in the news. This is all over the news. It's all over YouTube, social media. It's a huge talking point. You're talking about one of the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges. I'm like stumbling on my words trying to even get it out because I'm so flabbergasted at the idea that anyone wouldn't try to show that there's a relationship between those two things. It's pretty obvious. So, interesting article. I just wanted to talk about that one specific point that was right there. Another thing that's incredibly baffling is with this liquidity issue, apparently, as it's being talked about on social media, that's carrying over for people that are even shorting FTT. There was supposedly an individual that had shorted tremendously with leverage, that of FTT, just before everything started to tank. And lo and behold, their profit position right now would be looking at between 6 to 7 figures. But guess what? They can't access their funds because of the liquidity issues that are going on with FTX itself. So the people that are just wanting to take their stuff off naturally, well, you got liquidity issues there. Then you also have the people that they're shorting this position that is saying, hey, I'm so happy that this thing is failing. I'm making lots of money. Let's go, right? That person or those people can't even get in for that either. So either way, you're basically screwed. It's such a huge absolute dumpster fire of a mess, like I put in my title for my other video. So I got more information breaking down the stuff that's been going down with FTX. If you want to check out that video, I did upload it earlier today. I highly recommend you go check that out. There's a lot of good information that's in there. But absolutely disastrous news for crypto, for FTX, for FTT. And this guy, I don't know what's going to happen with him. I don't know if there's going to be legal ramifications or not. Like I just mentioned, the SEC has been doing an investigation. Surprisingly, they've been doing it for months. We just haven't been knowing about it. So what exactly is it that they're going to find out that we don't already know? Are they going to find out anything else? Does the rabbit hole go even deeper, and is it even worse than what we're seeing right now? My concern is that the $680 million, I think was mentioned here. It was it's right here. $650 million. Personally owing lenders over $650 million. Who were all of the lenders? These people, what's going to happen with them? Did they have further involvements behind the scenes? And now are they looking to try and liquidate other positions that they have elsewhere to try and recoup their whatever their circumstances are? And are we going to see some companies potentially go belly up? Not just that of FTX. Could we very well see other companies follow suit with this because of the relationship that they had tied in? Luna Classic, when it had a drop earlier this year, so you guys saw the ripple that happened with that, right? I mean, look at this. It's just, oh my gosh. I can't help but feel that we have to be close to the bottom, but I just keep getting surprised because some stupid thing comes out next. So I don't know. Do you guys think that there's a chance that Bitcoin's going to go below $10,000? My opinion, I'm not a financial advisor, right? This is not financial advice. I would be thoroughly shocked. I've already been shocked by a lot of things, so it'd be quite hard to shock me anymore at this point. I would be shocked if it goes below $10,000. The only things I can think of at the moment that could possibly drive it down is if we continue to hear in the next subsequent days or the short time frame more tremendous news, such as other companies associated with this also going bankrupt. If you heard MicroStrategy, let's say they announced that they're having to sell their Bitcoin positions now. They've been one of the strongest holders, and they're a big name, and they own a tremendous amount of Bitcoin. But let's say they announce that they have to start selling. In fact, I don't even know if they would start announcing that, but people might actually notice through blockchain and being able to point that out to everyone else there. And then you also have Elon Musk. Elon Musk just sold a tremendous amount of his Tesla stock. We just saw that happen. Billions of dollars worth. What about their positions that they have with Bitcoin? Could they very well be doing the same thing here very soon? What about any other big players? What if another regulation comes out? Right? We just saw that Library lost their lawsuit with the SEC, and now that raises concerns about what's going to happen in the Ripple case with XRP. What is this going to mean for other cryptocurrencies? Is Ethereum going to be labeled as a security now? Are basically every other crypto besides Bitcoin going to be labeled as a security or the stable coins? Could this be essentially the death of any opportunity for people in the United States to try and launch their own cryptocurrency? No matter how genius the actual design structure is there now going to be that lingering over their heads where they have to go through all of these steps to have the registration as a security? And guess what? A lot of people are not going to be able to financially afford that. A lot of people are not going to go through those steps, and then you could see a lot of prosecutions go through. Will it make the space better? Or is it going to make it worse? You guys tell me what you think down in the comments below of all of this. I would love to know your guys' thoughts. So with that being said, I do want to tell you guys that there is a promotion going on right now with Webull. You can get stocks on their platform. You can get cryptocurrency on their platform. But specifically with this, If you use my referral link in the description, you could get up to 12 free stocks today. Open your Webull brokerage account, get 2 free fractional shares, make an initial deposit of any amount, get 4 to 10 free fractional shares. This is an opportunity, again, not financial advice, but with the market and the conditions and everything that it's going on right now, if you're looking to try and make something somewhere, this is an opportunity. So you guys can go check that out. The link is down in the description. But again, it's just there. If you guys want it, you guys can. If you don't want it, you don't have to. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to WeLoveSafeMoon.com, Victor Vegas, SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. Also, thank you to my YouTube members for your support. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. God bless, and we will see you in the next episode.